Good afternoon, everybody. My computer was a little bit slow. I don't know what was going on. Hold on just a second. Okay, hi, this is Mia. I have a few minutes to check in. I was 2 hours of time that I had. So when I got off the last video, I had 3 hours left to be in the apartment by myself. So I was going to spread out a whole bunch of eBay stuff all over the bed with the white fabric I have for eBay and a white paperboard or whatever. Yeah, not whatever. I have two different kinds, so I could use two because then it would be flat. This stiff one and the wiggly one. But I haven't had time to do that. I had to start changing these, or continue changing my appointments for myself as a patient for other people when I will not be available. And I had a bunch of stuff tentatively placed in my schedule. So I need to figure all that out. And I have sent 2 emails and I made 1 phone call, and I need a vacation waiver for my meds because I'll be about 21 or 22 days short on my meds, because it's a 90-day supply, so it's not like even. God, if it wasn't a 90-day, I would have had to get it out of town, which I had to do in the summer because the pharmacy wouldn't order they wouldn't call my insurance to do a vacation waiver, and my insurance said that I can't do it, and the pharmacy said I had to do it. The insurance said no, they had to do it. Why is it so dark in there, by the way? Anyways, I thought I heard something. I was like, I know I don't have a lot of time. So the biggest thing I did was make this 2 emails, 1 phone call, and then I registered my car in Oregon. I did not wait until my credit card resets. And my brain is really upset. When 2:30 comes around, like I said, it becomes a, hey, this is my day. My brain's part of the day. I got some stuff to make the raw pasta again. It's like super dark in there. Like it looks like a spaceship in the middle of the night. Weird. But I'm tired of the tomatoes. This could be what's causing this extreme pain because I've been cutting out nightshades, and they're so easy and cheap to get, and they taste so good. So I'm pretty mad at myself because I'm having a lot of inflammation, and I just need to make a decision, just like I did with gluten and bread and caffeine, and just you're gonna have to make pesto. You're gonna grow some basil, use your pine nuts, and like just scratch that off, and figure out what else is bothering me, because it's fulfilling, enjoyable meal now that I keep trying to push away the kelp noodles that have seemed to be the reason that I can gain 10 pounds in 3 days. So that's pretty disappointing to me. And the high calorie foods when I was super active and younger are not really working for my perimenopausal body. And that's a whole nother. People will be like, oh, are you menopausal? Like, peri. Like, there's no discussion, and it's like a lonely world. I really wanted to wait into the 15th or 16th, or 19th or 18th when my credit card reset to do all these renewals, and I'm pretty stressed out about the fact that it, one way or another, is going to need to be paid. So let's get back on the earning board instead of just the debt, and you need to pay $300 for this, $600 for this, $500 for this, $300 for this. Like, oh, this is $115, but the total is going to be $280. Like, so let's go to Respondent. I might already have this. I have apps, or it says apps, sorry. I have a survey I did yesterday through Respondent. If y'all want a code from me, get a hold of me. How do I, it's going to messages. I have my email address filling out, but it's mia.orange630@gmail.com. And I don't see them having marked my attendance. So I'm gonna email the person and say hello. Oh, I do. If you push enter, apparently it just goes straight to sending your email. Wow, I do not see my attendance marked for yesterday's activity. Okay. Am I really ready to? Alright, let's just go like that. I forgot to say thank you or anything else, but let's get out of there because this thing is trying to give me an option to cancel yesterday's activity, and I actually was supposed to get the attendance marked off and the payment was supposed to start being processed, so this is really annoying. So I like doing those surveys. It does disrupt me from my regular work, but I just try to do them anyways because it breaks up the monotonous, lonely day of trying to do a lot of admin work without pay, and so I can throw in 30 minutes or an hour here and there to get something where I might get paid, like checking into a regular job. So I don't know if it's a good idea or not. I definitely had that PayPal mixed in with my gift that a relative gave me, and I paid taxes on all of it, which I don't even know. Like this year, I don't care. I need to do something so that I'm not having that. You're not supposed to pay on a gift from your relative or birthday money, or if you're sharing a bill at a restaurant, you're not supposed to do that. So I need to put in my schedule. So I do need to call my prescriber doctor in the beginning of December. So let's just put, what is this? Let's fix this. Let's put, I have an event. I have a lot of events on Monday the 4th. Let's add, you know what, I'm making it for the first day of the month. I don't care. Because last time I was calling and calling. What do you call it? Renewal? Doesn't sound right. Prescription renewal. Oh, refill. I was like, what? So I'm gonna go and force myself to do. What is it? Oh, I'm gonna force myself to do. I'm gonna repeat this for 3 days, or I'm gonna repeat this for 5 days. I'll say 6 days because there's a weekend. And I don't think, every 6 days. Oh my god. Specific. So I'm gonna go ahead and make some lemonade as part of my plan, but I'm gonna go ahead and force myself to do eBay while I have about half an hour here, and just get this stuff out of the apartment. Just get it out. And my other place that I live in, I need to completely declutter both of the places. I need to just like a machine, like Let me know in the comments, how do you declutter when you feel extremely overwhelmed and underproductive? When I deal with times of needing to work on, like say there's inspection or something, or you have to clean, you're forced to clean, or you need to do it. I'm used to doing it by force, not because I have to. So it takes me, oh, I'm busy at work. Oh, you have an inspection. Stop all your work. Stop all your studying. Cancel all your appointments. Don't go to work. Do this inspection. And then you're exhausted. And then you try to go back to work, and you're not in the middle of the road. Go to work, come home, clean. Clean on the weekends, clean on holidays. Be in the middle of the road, work, get money. It's like, okay, I'm broke. Okay, it's messy. Now everything is pickup sticks all over the place. What do you do when you need to take a time, a breather that's not a holiday vacation, family time, and have faith that your needs will be met? Have faith that you'll have food, clean clothing, money in your bank account, ability to pay your bills, because you cannot become, you can become like the people on Hoarders, but you don't want to become. So if you need to say, hey, I need to go and put this recycling in a bag and get it out. There's 3 recycling containers outside. For some reason, they're all overflowing. So, like, you know what? Maybe take a box and just take your stuff, put your bottles in a bag so they know they're bottles, and just add to it. Because when they come, the truck's big enough for the stuff in the apartment. Going through the eBay was a way to declutter. There's stuff that's already designated to get rid of. I could have donated it by now. I could have donated it 4 years ago. Put that stuff up for sale. Lower the price. I've had a $5 sale once or twice. I didn't sell a thing until I raised the prices back up. So do something there. Get the stuff out of here. Get the paperwork organized. And then do some work on everything every day. Do some of the billing, do some of the charting, finish the stuff, finish the phone calls and emails, and just task-based. I am needing to have faith and hope that my higher power will provide manna from heaven while I'm dealing with my health issues and while I'm dealing with all the other things I need to deal with. And before I go do eBay, I am going to call. I missed a phone call after my doctor's office called about getting an MRI, and I missed a phone call, and they didn't leave a message, I don't think. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and call the MRI place and see if I can get an appointment. And I'm going to go ahead and call the dentist that I'm going to and ask about the appointment that I made, and or ask my dentist, my old dentist in Oregon. I had 2 of them. If I can do a cash pay, which I don't want to do, but I don't want to keep neglecting this. So it's been just like a lot of clinics, including mine. There's only so much we can do in a day. Excuse me. That's my check-in off of my list. It was super stressful, and I feel like when my partner comes home, it's gonna look like I didn't do anything. It just looks like that. But I had a lot of incoming calls, outgoing calls, clinic stuff, emails sent out, registration. Let's end with that. The registration in Oregon, I am not there right now. I hadn't been going there from like 0 times a year to 1 time a year. Now it's my 2nd time. My registration for my vehicle ends in January of 2024. It's lasting for 2 years. Last time I went to the DEQ2, I think it's called, where you go to a private place, get your emissions check, and I think you have so many, I don't know if it's actually 6 months or 180 days or whatever it is. You have so much time to go and get that done. Get that registered and hold on to that. They submit the results to the DMV. What's the DEQ quality? What's it? Environmental quality, I guess. I don't know what's. Anyways, your emissions. Last year I was a couple days late, like 3 days late. I went and got online. It didn't let me do the renewal. I called the place. I said, oh my god, I'm out of town. I already paid for the check. I passed it. They said, oh, after so many days it disappears. I have no proof. I thought I had a piece of paper on the back of the door in Oregon, magneted to the door, that said that I passed the admission. They said, do you have any proof or anything? No, I don't have anything. Or did I bring it back with me? This and this. And then I asked my neighbor to take my car, which was at the house, go to DEQ, pass admissions. And they said, yes. I said, do you understand it's a stick shift? Stick shift. Oh, yeah, I can drive. He gets in the car. The battery's dead. I think they actually switched out the battery. They might actually, I don't even know. They charged the battery because I said, don't wake my daughter up at 9. Wake her up like 10 or 11. She'll go with you. She'll get you the keys. And I think what happened is she gave them the keys the night before or something. And they went out like 7 in the morning. My daughter wakes up later and looks out the window. And my car was running with nobody in it. And I was like, keep an eye on my car, oh my god. So the neighbor had fixed the battery, or he didn't have to, but he did. And then he's like, I can't drive your car. I don't drive a stick. So we had to ask another man next door, can you drive? So my daughter was in COVID 2022. Was it 2022? And she went, I can't even think. She went in the car with these two fellas. They went to DQ, got to check emissions, and then I could register the vehicle. This time, the car is in the storage spot. If I would have let it expire, I would show up, knock on wood, everything's safe, I show up in December. Plan B would be, you had to have somebody go all the way to Beaverton, get my car, likely jump the battery. Oh my gosh. So fingers crossed. One justification of watching Catfish, the TV show, is seeing them hopping on the plane, getting the cars, going here, staying in hotels, visiting people's houses, carrying these backpacks, changing their clothes, getting haircuts. I'm like making a lot of phone calls. I love that kind of interaction with real people and the public, you know. And I'm trying to like justify that you got this. You got a mission. You choose to accept it. You accepted it. Get your bags packed. We're going to the airport. We're going to get the car. We're going to do this. And it's like, God, if I could imagine myself, I so want to do a job like that, and something that I could do, like to do a camera crew and put on a documentary and travel and go to people's houses. Oh my gosh, I have thought about it just for like a week. But I'm starting with talking to you guys about my dreams and about me trying to stay healthy and in shape, and making sure that I don't completely spaz about all the stressors of life and the fears of life, but to really be able to enjoy my time on this planet, because it's not guaranteed, and to put my higher power and my recovery first and foremost. I don't know if I said that right. So that I can have family and a business and a home and friends, because it wasn't working for me out there, and it's getting farther away from my clean and sober date, that I don't ever want to forget that it wasn't working for me out there, despite my gray hair, my obesity, my teeth are all crazy, gums are all crazy, everything like. But I'm gonna go ahead and call about MRI and call the dentist, which I didn't want to do. This is again a check-in from this morning. My to-do list that I didn't write down. I did get stuff done, but I felt like I could have got 6 times more stuff done. But all I can do is just trudge through this and just check stuff off and ask God to guide me to do stuff that's late, because I did get a $30 fine for my credit card. I missed the deadline and totally screwed that up. Totally. I'm kicking myself because I shouldn't have even had that charge in the first place. I should have gone to a dentist who took my insurance. I'm still working on that too. Good grief. Bye, guys.